It is currently October 25th, 2016, which does mean we are at the start of the 2016-2017 NBA season. And as you guys see, it is the 2016-2017 NBA season. I'm not lying to you. All the rosters are the same. Paul George is still a Pacer. Anthony Davis is still a Pelican. Andre Drummond's still hooping on the Pistons. But there is one major change. Kevin Durant is now on the Boston Celtics. So this will be the year that Kevin Durant would join the Warriors in real life and create the best basketball team of all time. But this decision KD made in 2016 could have went a bunch of different ways, including him staying with his old team in the Thunder, obviously, you know, the Warriors, and then one of his other main destinations were the Boston Celtics. Once they signed Al Horford, he said he did look into going to the Boston Celtics. So that's what we're doing today. We're going to see what would have happened if Kevin Durant went to the Boston Celtics instead of the Golden State Warriors, and we're going to try and win KD as many rings as possible. Looking at this starting lineup, I mean, we have a pretty good squad already. We got Isaiah Thomas at the 1, Avery Bradley at the 2. I don't think Avery Bradley gave 2K his rights, so that's the best Avery Bradley we're getting. KD at the 3, Amir Johnson at the 4, and Al Horford at the 5. Off the bench, we got Jay Crowder, who through like the 2017 to 2023 or 2022 era always seemed to be on a playoff roster and a playoff team that would make it deep in the playoffs. So it's good that we have Jay on the team. Then we got Jaylen Brown as our 7th man. This is his rookie season. Drafted him 3rd in the 2016 draft. We got a young Marcus Smart off the bench, Kelly Olynyk, and then our 10th man, Tyler Zeller. They say Jokic looks like Gru from Despicable Me. I'm not gonna lie, Tyler Zeller looks exactly like him in this picture. And then we also have Gerald Green and Scary Terry off the bench. I feel like we definitely gotta try and get Terry Rozier some minutes. He's only 22, so yeah, we gotta try and develop him. But there is one key piece missing off the Celtics, if you guys notice. Jason Tatum is not on the team. That's because he actually wasn't even in the NBA yet. He is coming into the NBA this year in this upcoming draft class. This is one of the most stacked draft classes in the past 10 years. Hopefully we can get a good rookie to add to this team as well. I'm guessing we're not gonna get Jason Tatum because I don't think we're gonna finish too bad in the lottery, because Tatum's gonna be a top 1, top 2 pick unless we have other teams' draft picks I don't know about. So we're swapping our pick with the Nets. So I'm pretty sure if the Nets finish in the lottery, we get their pick. I think that's what swap best means. I always get it confused with swap best and swap worst, which one that we want to see for our team, but I'm pretty sure that means we get a top pick if the Nets are ass. And the Nets are kind of ass, to be honest. Their best players are 88 Brook Lopez, and they got Bogdan Bogdanovic, Lynn Sanity, Trevor Booker, Luis Scola. Yeah, so I mean, there's definitely a chance, I feel like, that this Nets team does finish with a pretty bad pick in the draft. So hopefully they do, and we can get Tatum or De'Aaron Fox or Lonzo Ball or something too. Already starting off with a pretty good trade. We're trading Amir Johnson and Tyler Zeller and a 2017 second round pick for Domantas Sabonis and Anthony Morrow, who's pretty decent as well. He's on a 1 year. So I'm gonna go ahead and send that through because we could probably play Al Horford at the 4 then, and then Sabonis at the 5. And I think that's really the only trade I'm gonna make for right now. I don't really want to make any like rebuilding type of trades because I think we're good enough to win a championship year 1 with Kevin Durant on the team. I mean, any team that KD's on and you surround them with guys like Isaiah Thomas, Al Horford, a good bench, we could definitely make something happen. Russell Westbrook just put up an insane season. 36.5 a game, 14.2 boards, 8.8 assists. Good enough to win the MVP award. 54.5% from the floor too, 40% from 3, 85% from the free throw line. Yeah, that's one of the greatest seasons in NBA history. The leading scorer in the league, though, without Kevin Durant on his team, was Stephen Curry. 38.8 a game from Chef Steph. Look at Curry, man. James Harden was 3rd in the league of scoring because Russ isn't on the screen, so Russ was 2nd. Harden 31.5 though. Dame 31.4 at the 4 spot, and then Kyrie 30.8 at the 5 spot. Where was Kevin Durant? It looks like Isaiah Thomas averaged more than KD this season. Isaiah put up 25.5 a game. KD made the All-NBA 3rd team, put up 21.1 a game, 9 boards and 5.4 assists, and some really good defensive numbers as well. Shot 57% from the floor and then 44% from 3. So yeah, real good season. And we got the number 2 seed in the Eastern Conference. So if we win our series against the Pacers, we're gonna have to play Bron in the 2nd round, unless Charlotte can handle him. But we first got to handle this team too. This is a good Pacers team. Pacers Paul George was definitely nothing to play around with. We take game 1, game 2, game 3. All right, maybe we're just gonna make easy work of Paul George. They win that one. They're not getting swept, but they're getting gentlemen swept. IT with 25, KD 21 and 11, Al Horford 15, 11 and 7. Paul George had 26, but just not enough. And we got Bron in the 2nd round. I feel like whoever wins this series right here comes out the East this year, to be honest. We gotta go toe to toe with Bron and Kyrie. I think we definitely have the better all-around team. Let's see if that matters. It's a 1-1 series right now. It's a big game 3. All right, yeah, we're getting our ass kicked game 3. We're gonna be down 2-1, 121, 108. 908 finish. Kyrie 33, Bron 32, 7 and 13 with 2 blocks. Sheesh. Isaiah Thomas had 30 and 9, KD 25, 12 and 9. So almost a triple double from KD on 11 to 17 shooting. I mean, Kyrie and Bron just both dropped 30 plus. So we got to step it up. Trying not to go down 3-1. It is a 2-point game. 99-97 Cavs lead. Cavs ball and we load in. We desperately need a stop right here. Kyrie pull up on Isaiah Thomas. It somehow doesn't go in. Let's get the ball to Kevin Durant. Isaiah, you're getting guarded by LeBron James. Get the ball to Kevin Durant. All right, they just acted like Kevin Durant wasn't even part of the team that possession. Isaiah Thomas, bad shot. Channing Frye pulls a 3 in Isaiah Thomas's face. He misses, and we got a chance to tie it up again. KD, why are we giving up to Isaiah? All right. I really liked Isaiah Thomas, you know, in real life, but his 2K player thinks he should be getting all the shots in the clutch time right now when we have Kevin Wayne Durant on the team. He might need to be traded. All right, we kind of need Bron to miss one here or else we're cooked. That was a big miss. Miss this one too, Bron. Bron misses both timeout Celtics. All right, if Isaiah Thomas is the one to take this shot right here, we either need to fire the coach or trade Isaiah Thomas because it looks like the play right now is for Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah Thomas for 3. We have Kevin Durant on the team. Like, deadass, what are we doing? KD shot the most on the team. Isaiah Thomas was 4-10 from 3, but in the clutch, Isaiah Thomas just took all 3 shots. And they weren't really good looks either. I mean, I don't know. We got Kevin Durant. I don't know how many times I gotta say this. We have Kevin Wayne Durant on the team, and he's not the one taking the shot in the clutch. That just doesn't sit right with me. All right, looks like we're not getting sent home at least yet. 2-3 series. Isaiah Thomas for leading scorer with 27. KD only took 10 shots. 6-10 from the floor, 14 points. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really want to go in there and mess with the tendencies and everything, so Isaiah doesn't shoot as much, and KD doesn't shoot as much, so I think we might just have to get Isaiah off the squad if we don't win a championship this season, because he is getting a lot of money, and I want to run the offense through Kevin Durant. We get sent home by the Cavs. We just lost by 10 points. LeBron 36 and 14. I mean, that's just a real good game. He shot 15 to 18 from the floor. Only missed 3 shots. Isaiah Thomas had 24, 10 of 22. And then KD was 5 of 13 with 12, 7, and 8. Yeah, so Kevin Durant just needs more looks, which I don't know how he's not getting the looks. It's kind of crazy, but it might be time for Isaiah to go. We got a Cavs-Warriors NBA Finals. Who would have guessed? I mean, this literally dominated 5 years of the NBA or 4 years of the NBA. Cavs beat the Warriors. Kyrie averages 40 and 10 throughout the finals. Steph Curry without Kevin Durant falls to this LeBron team. Curry, who had 41, 7, and 9 in the game 6. They still lost by 11 points, though. Holy shit, because Kyrie dropped 52, 3, and 11. Donovan Mitchell goes #1 overall to the Mavs with the first pick. They just passed up on Jason Tatum to draft Donovan Mitchell. Lonzo goes #2. Tatum's going to fall all the way to the 3rd pick to the Suns. Lonzo stays on the Lakers. We have the 7th pick coming up, so we're going to get a real good player no matter who gets drafted right here. It's De'Aaron Fox. That kind of would have been nice to get. Definitely not drafting Kyle Kuzma. I'll tell you that much. That is who we're not drafting. I don't really want John Collins. Bam could be a nice pick. Jonathan Isaac has some potential. Really, the only 2 people I'm debating with right now is either OG Anunoby or Bam Adebayo. I think I'm gonna go Bam though, even though we did just get Sabonis, but we could trade one of them or just maybe bring one of them off the bench. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but Bam with the 7th pick. I'm not mad at that. Here comes the money. Into free agency, and Stephen Curry is a free agent. I guess he got fed up with dropping 40 on the Warriors and not winning championships. He just got beat by Cleveland. I don't know what happened, but Steph Curry's a free agent. We do not have the money to sign him. I wouldn't really want to be honest. I'm not trying to form Warriors V2. We're trying to form some other type of team in this NBA multiverse. Drew Holiday wouldn't be bad. I don't really have too many money to play with right now. I'm not gonna lie though, if I could get Isaiah Thomas off and then maybe try and sign Drew Holiday for that point guard position, I wouldn't mind. Or let's just see what they're offering. It's kind of hurts to do because I like Isaiah Thomas, but he's just taking way too much of the shots on the squad. I was about to trade for D-Book. I just saw this trade, but I think I'm going John Wall. We already seen how KD and D-Book turned out. I don't really think it was on KD and D-Book, to be honest. I think it was just on the shitty Suns organization. But D-Book's gonna have to get paid a bag, and Eric Bledsoe's already getting paid, so I don't really know how we'd work that out with money. But John Wall's already on the contract. We're getting Isaiah Thomas off a contract. That says 1 year, $6 million, but he just got re-signed to a $20 million a year deal, so it's just not updated. So we'll take John Wall at the 1. Welcome to the team, John. Damn, and I tried stealing PJ Tucker for a minimum deal, but the Cavs scooped him up. He goes to our competition. That is not good. Our new lineup is nasty after that trade. We got John Wall at the 1, Avery Bradley at the 2, Jay Crowder at the 3, Kevin Durant at the 4, and Al Horford at the 5. We got Jaylen Brown coming off the bench. He's up to an 82. He should be in the starting lineup next season. Bam, Marcus Smart, Kelly Oubre, and Domantas Sabonis off the bench. And Russell Westbrook wins another MVP. 32, 14, and 9.6 assists. Basically 10 assists. Basically a 32.14 board triple-double average on 55% shooting and 40% from three. I mean, it's not even surprising because Russ was basically doing this shit in real life. Todd James did win the Coach of the Year, though, and that is the Celtics head coach, 67 and 15, number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. Kevin Durant, All-NBA third team selection, 23.4, 8.3 boards, and 5.1 assists. And we got the Nets in the first round. Nets is who we got the 7th pick from last year, so I'm going to simulate round. We should get through them easy. We do. And we got the Bron matchup again. It's time to get our revenge. Fourth quarter, game 1, we are up 19. We're going up 1-0 in the series. Kevin Durant, 23, 10, and 8. John Wall, 21. Kyrie at 34 and 11. Kevin Love at 13 and 14. And Bron, 27, 15, and 8 with 4 steals and 5 blocks. Got to win both at home. That is definitely key if we want to win this series. Winning both at home, taking care of business, and that's exactly what we're going to do. KD with a 33, 10, and 9 game. 2 steals, 2 blocks. John Wall, 21. And we're up 2-0. All right, we just won the last game too, so we're up 3-0 right now. On Cleveland's home court, trying to close them out and 4-0 sweep them after they beat us last year. And we do that. No game was even close, to be honest, the whole series. A 10-point win in game 4. Game 3, we won by 16 points. And we're on to the Eastern Conference Finals. We either got the Wizards or the Raptors, so we're going to actually play Isaiah Thomas. Yeah, we got Isaiah Thomas. All right, we're going to see who won the trade right here. Is Isaiah Thomas about to knock us off? Game 1 goes to the C's. 30-point game for John Wall against his old team. KD 19, 8, and 7 against his old teammate. And then Brad Beal 25, Isaiah Thomas 24. They were putting up a fight last game. It was pretty close throughout the whole game. So it's not looking like this is going to be some easy finals appearance. We're going to have to work if we want to win this series. And this one's looking close. 5-point game, 51 seconds. Hopefully it's our ball. Damn, it is not our ball. So we're really going to need a miracle, to be honest, if we want to win this game. Good pick and roll. I thought Al Horford was about to glass that. He didn't get it, but yeah, we're most likely going down. Brown for 3. Yeah, this series is going to be tied up. KD 17, John Wall 16. We didn't even have anyone on our team score over 20 points, while Brad Beal and Isaiah Thomas went for 30 and 24. So it was kind of a defensive game, and we just came out on the wrong side of it. They say the series doesn't actually start until a home team loses a game, and we just lost a game on our home floor, game 2. This is a must-win right here in Washington, and we don't win it. Isaiah Thomas just went for 45 on this 45 and 7. If Isaiah Thomas, the guy we just traded to get KD more shots, knocks us off by scoring 40-point games, that is an awful look. So please, Kevin Durant, save me. Coming back, tying it up, 121-95 dub. KD 26, 5 and 4, John Wall 19. And the series is tied 2-2 right now, but in 27 seconds, the Wizards will be up 3-2. And we are gonna have to go and win 2 elimination games. We're going to be extending this to a game 7, it looks like, unless they pull a crazy comeback. They do not. KD drops 35 on only 15 shots. 35, 9, and 7 with 2 steals, 3 blocks. John Wall, 26. Isaiah Thomas had 31. Brad Beal, 20. Isaiah Thomas has been hooping all series, but now we got game 7. Doesn't get much better than this. 93-92, a minute 18 left. A final spot on the line. John Wall has 27 right now, 5 boards and 8 assists. He shot 32 times. John Wall shot 32 times this game. Okay. Kevin Durant, 15 points, 13 boards, 5 assists. And then Isaiah Thomas has 25. Brad Beal with 21. Minute 18 to decide who wins the East. May the best man win. Is our ball and we load in. We got a chance to go up 3 or 2 possessions right here. Jay Crowder to KD. KD to Wall. Wall, 33rd shot of the night. He misses. And now the Wizards can take the lead. Rajon Rondo getting in the pick and roll with Jared Allen. Rajon throws a dime to Jared Allen. Who is this Rodriguez guy? Who is number 9? And why is he in the game? We have Jaylen Brown on the bench. KD and Isaiah Thomas's face. Bang! Good hit, KD. I want to go in the game right now and call a timeout, though. I don't know why Rodriguez is in guarding Rajon Rondo. He's going to get abused on pick and rolls. I didn't even know we had Rodriguez on our team, but we get the stop. We got 1 timeout. I'm calling it. I don't care. I'm calling the timeout. We got to get this Rodriguez dude out the game. I didn't even know he was getting minutes in our rotation. 88 stamina, Jaylen Brown on the bench, and he's not in the game. Get Jaylen Brown in this game. All right, JB is in the game. All is right with the lineup. John Wall guarded by Isaiah Thomas. He's put up 33 shots tonight, so I'm thinking he's going to be the one right now to put this up. They're going to try and abuse Isaiah Thomas' size. John Wall fade away. He misses. Wizards have 6 seconds to get a shot up. No timeouts. Don't let Isaiah game us. Please don't let him game us. He's going to game us. I already know what's going to happen. Oh my God. 96-94 dub. The Celtics are going to the finals. Isaiah Thomas misses the 3-pointer to game us. I thought for sure that was going in. And the Boston Celtics win the East. John Wall put up 34 shots in game 7. I don't know what the game plan was there, but maybe it was to abuse Isaiah Thomas's size on defense, but John Wall had almost 30. I don't really think that's great on 34 shots, but hey, we got the win. I'm not going to complain. Shout out Isaiah Thomas, though. That's a great series. I always liked Isaiah because when you got someone in the NBA that's that small, all odds against him, giving them 30 a game, how can you not like them? Put up 25 this season and then put up 27.7 throughout their playoff run. The 30th pick in the second round of the 2011 draft, and he's out here at 5'9", giving us 25 in game 7. We gotta move on to the finals now because we're playing a guy that can give us 50 a game. Houston Rocket James Harden. The rest of his team is not great. They have Jabari Parker. All right, I don't know when they did that. They also have Pat Bev. We definitely have a way better team, but we gotta be able to contain James Harden. That's really how we're gonna win this series. We're up 2-0, 3-0, and 4-0. Yeah, the Rockets really weren't able to compete with us. I really wasn't impressed by their roster too much besides James Harden. John Wall, Finals MVP though, 24.8 a game, 11 assists, and 3 steals. 3 steals a game? Damn. He had 5 steals in game 4. 23 points. Avery Bradley, 23. KD, 23. And we get our first championship in Boston.
We did it!
The Hornets take SGA with the first pick of this year's draft. So Shea over Luka in a 2018 redraft. How do you guys feel about that? I'm not gonna lie, I don't really think you can go wrong with either taking Shea or Luka. And I'm not gonna lie, I would probably take Shea just because he gives him more on the defensive side of the ball, and they're two great, amazing scorers. But I mean, there's 2 amazing players. It really isn't a wrong pick, I don't think. Let me know down below who you would pick first, Shea or Luka, if you're the first pick of the 2018 draft. I'm just kind of scrolling through these picks. I have no idea when we pick or if we have someone's pick. Okay, we have the 15th pick of this year's draft, so we must have had someone's pick. We could bring Robert Williams back to Boston. Damn, I was thinking Ball was in this draft. I was going down here to try and find him, but he's in the 2019 draft. This is 2018. I'm gonna take Miles Bridges. Just don't get suspended. By the 30th pick in this year's draft, I took Jared Vanderbilt. So 2 solid first round picks. Yo, the free agent pool is crazy this year. I mean, we already got John Wall, so we really can't grab anyone, but Russ, Bron, Paul George, and Boogie might join a new team. Melo's also a free agent too. He is getting a little old, but I mean, it's Carmelo. I'm trying to get Marcus Smart back on our bench. Hopefully he'll re-sign with us on that 2-year. All right, he agrees to it. JB is up to an 88. He's made his way into the starting lineup. I'm not gonna lie, we're starting to run into a problem with this team though. It's a good problem to have, but we just have too many good players, to be honest. We got Marcus Smart, Jared Vanderbilt, Miles Bridges, and Mo Wagner all sitting on the bench not getting minutes, as well as Anthony Moore. I mean, we have good reserves that are not getting any minutes. I think I might play 10 for the regular season though. I switch it to 9 usually for the playoffs, but I think we could run 10 definitely and get away with it over the regular season because we got a real good bench. So yeah, let's see if we can get Marcus Smart some minutes with this. We definitely need Marcus's D off the bench. Pause. Russell Westbrook finally not winning an MVP. It goes to James Harden, 33.5, 8 boards and 10 assists. We are right back in the playoffs with the 1 seed. We got the Bulls in the first round. Cleveland is the 2nd seed. And I actually didn't check where Bron ended up, but they're the 2nd seed, so I'm guessing he's still in the Cavs. Yeah, Bron re-signed with the Cavs, staying with Kyrie. Russell Westbrook, however, did not stay in the Western Conference. He joined the Nets. Maybe he wants to try and take a shot at KD and make sure he doesn't make the NBA Finals or just give him another tough series. So we gotta watch out for Russ in the East now too. Paul George was also a free agent. Let's see if he went anywhere tonight. But Joel Embiid is on the Bulls and DeMarcus Cousins is on the Knicks. So that's 2 big free agent moves. And they all want to come to the East. Why does everyone want to come to the East, man? Stay in the West. So we got to play Jimmy Butler, who's a 93, and a 90 Embiid. They're the 8th seed. This is a kind of tough 8th seed. I'm not gonna lie. The roster we got though, to be honest, I think we could beat really any team in the league, and I really don't see too many teams giving us too much trouble, including the Wizards. Isaiah Thompson put up a good fight last year, but we 4-0 him this year. Yeah, I don't know. John Wall, Kevin Durant, upgraded Jaylen Brown now, Bam Adebayo, and our bench is just solid. I don't know who's beating us, but we gotta play Russ in the Eastern Conference Finals, and we know Russ is taking this shit personally. Kevin Durant just abandoning him, so we're gonna have to bring our best game. He's kind of surrounded by not scrubs, but not the best team of all time either. But we're down 3-1. That is... We were looking to have the 2-peat kind of locked up, or at least of the 2-peat of the Eastern Conference. And now we're down 3-1 and have to fight. We're forcing the game 6. Wall with 24, KD 19, Jay Crowder 20. Star of the 4th quarter, game 6. 81-81 right now. There's been a bunch of lead changes. The Nets were leading for almost the whole first half, and they're kind of taking the lead right now. They're up 6 a minute 45. I guess let's jump in. This Nets court is super clean. It's glitched though to where the black lines aren't showing on the 3-point line. Kevin Durant dunks it. 4-point game. But yeah, the black lines are glitched, so we can't really tell where half court or the 3-point line is. I mean, we can obviously kind of tell like the general area, but yeah, it's kind of glitched. This is a real nice court though, if the lines were in. I like the color of the wood, that like darker color. Brook Lopez going up on Al Horford. We get a stop. Much needed stop. Now we're pushing the ball up the floor. John Wall's trying to work on Westbrook. Let's get the ball to KD, John. He's got Bojan guarding him. KD, three-pointer, or maybe a three-pointer. I don't know. Are they going to give him a three? No, they give him a mid-range. It was definitely like right on the line or close to it. But 2-point game. Can't complain. We were down 6 when we came in. We were up on a 4-0 run. Russ to the bucket. Oh my God. Can't just give him open lanes to the basket. Kelly Oubre is absolutely insane for jumping right there. If I saw prime Russ coming at me, John Wall with the dunk is, I don't know the answer back. 102, 104. But if I saw prime Russ coming at me in the paint, I would just, you got it, bro. I would just move out the way. But here we go. Russ on the pick and roll again. Pull up three. I mean, that's exactly what we want Russ to shoot. That's what we want to force him into, and he smacks it. I mean, you can't do much about that because if you play up on Russ, he's going to blow by you and dunk it. We wanted him to shoot that, and he knocks it down with ease. We got to hit a three here to even keep us in the game. I mean, we're most likely done anyway. John Wall, I don't know what he's doing. Kevin Durant, Jay Crowder, they're just playing hot potato. What is going on right now? Way too long of possession. Yeah, it's over. Unless we get an inbound steal. Can we get an inbound steal? Get a tip, Jay. Get a tip, Jay. Nah, yeah, prime Russ is not missing free throws. 109, 104 loss. You know, I thought we were going to win the championship this year for sure, to be honest, because I thought our team was just too overpowered, but Russell Westbrook said no. 42, 7, and 9 from Russ in the elimination game 6. John Wall had 34, KD 19, 8, and 9, and we're going home. Russ was just playing off pure hatred and vengeance that whole series, just dropping 40, 50, just felt the anger of betrayal the whole series, and he goes on and wins the championship with Brooklyn, a 29 and 11 average. So he doesn't win the MVP this year, but he wins the finals MVP. And we have a mid-round draft pick this year again, and my boy Ball is available. Tyler Hero fell, though. I feel like Tyler Hero's probably the smart pick. So we're going to need a guard off the bench to replace Avery Bradley. We already got Bam and Sabonis off the bench as centers. All right, I'm going to go Tyler Hero. Oh, wait, we got the 19th pick, too. We're going to be able to get both of them. They just drafted Cam Johnson. I don't know how we have the 19th pick either, but I'm not complaining. Welcome to the team, Ball. And Russ, after winning 2 MVPs in a row, taking a year off to win a championship, comes back and takes his MVP award with a 29, 13, and 10 season. Zion wins Rookie of the Year on the Dallas Mavericks. Eric Bledsoe, 6-man. Kawhi, DPOY. Colin Sexton, most improved, at 20 a game on the Pistons. And then we still had the best record in the Eastern Conference and the NBA. We got the 1 seed. We got Philly in the first round. They don't have Embiid anymore, so we're just going to hit simulate round. Honestly, I'm just trying to see the Nets again, I was going to say, but they just got bounced by Toronto in the first round, 4-1. Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan still hooping out there. But to be honest, I really just don't see a team that's competing with us. But we're down 3-2 to Toronto. I was going to try and simulate round on the second round, but we're fighting for our playoff lives. 2 elimination games in a row now we got to play. Blowing Toronto out, forcing the game 7. Wall with 29, KD 19, Avery Bradley 19, Jaylen Brown 12. And it's game 7 time. Game 7 is going our way right now. We've been beating them by a pretty decent amount all game. All we got to do is hold this lead throughout the 4th quarter, and we do. John Wall 19, Brown 19, KD 17. We're going on to play Atlanta. Atlanta kind of just snuck out of nowhere. They got Dennis Scrotum, and they have Nikola Jokic now, and DeAndre Ayton. And Deion Waiters is an 85 overall too, so it's a good little squad. We're up 2-1 right now in Atlanta, 2-2. We are up 3-2. Can we close them out? I really just want to get back to the finals. I feel like this team is championship or bust every season. We can't be wasting time with these teams in the East. We're headed back to the finals. John Wall 33, KD 25. That was a pretty decent Atlanta team though we just beat. Now it's Dallas, Denver. Denver doesn't have Jokic and they're in the Eastern Conference Finals. Jimmy Butler left the Bulls over the offseason and went to the Mavs. So it's Zion Williamson, Jimmy Butler, and Donovan Mitchell. Nuggets are just led by Jamal Murray, it looks like. Jamal Murray, Kemba Walker, who's a 92 overall, Nurkic, Isaac, Zubac, J.R. Smith. I'd probably rather play the Denver Nuggets, I think. That's what we're matching up against. Kemba, Jamal Murray, Paul Millsap, Nurkic, and Marcus Morris Sr. If we don't win this, I don't know. We're down 2-0. I have no idea how we're down 2-0, and it looks like we're about to go down 3-0. Yeah, we're getting blown out. We're down 3-0. Kemba Walker just dropped 31 on us, it looked like. Yeah, 31 from Kemba, 27 from Jamal Murray. How was this team beating us? What is KD doing? KD only shot 9 shots, putting up 24 a game throughout the regular season, 25 throughout the playoffs. I'm gonna have to up his shot tendency. He's having way too many games where he's not shooting enough shots. KD, if we're gonna come back from down 3-0, we need that 30-40 point vintage Kevin Durant coming out. 112-95 dub game 1. John Wall 27, KD 24. He shot 15 times. All right, it's looking better. He's getting more shots up. So we're down 3-1 right now. 47 seconds left. 96-96 in front of the home fans, trying not to get eliminated in the NBA Finals. 47 seconds left, our ball. John Wall with it, getting guarded by Ricky Rubio to KD. KD for three. Jonathan Isaac trying to score on Jay Crowder. Good stop. They try to just do a little 2-for-1 right there, and it worked successfully. They got 7-second difference from the shot clock. John Wall is getting guarded by Ricky Rubio, Jaylen Brown, Kemba Walker. JB over Kemba Walker, misses, and now the Denver Nuggets are going to have the last shot of the game. They can hit a game winner and win the finals on our home floor. We can't go out like that, and we're going out like that. All right, we got 1.3 seconds. Hold on. I didn't see we had a timeout. I thought we were out of timeouts. Hit Kevin Durant coming across the screen for a mid-range pull-up. There we go. Kevin Durant, mid-range. Yeah, that's tough. I mean, I don't know. There's not really much else I can say about that. That's the shot we want. I would take that shot 10 out of 10 times with KD. He probably hits it 9 out of 10 times or 8 out of 10 times, but he missed. Right back in the playoffs as the 1 seed, but we got some business to handle this season. We've been the favorite the past couple years, and we've been getting upset. Kevin Durant had his best season so far for the Celtics this year, a 27.9 point per game season, 7.5 boards, 6 assists. We gotta go win a ring. John Wall is starting to go down overall. Kind of the whole team starting to go down a little bit, besides Jaylen Brown and Kevin Durant. It's a good Knicks team we're matching up against in the first round. They got 91 Porzingis, 92 Cousins, Derrick Rose, Markelle Fultz, and RJ Barrett. It does not look like too much of an 8th seed to me, but we are still up 3-0, and we take care of business 4-1. But we got the Brooklyn Nets in the second round. Let's see what roster moves they've made. Really not too anything crazy, to be honest. Pretty much the same team. This is personal right here. They sent us home when we should have probably went on to win an NBA championship 2 years ago, and we 4-1 them. We got the Hawks again. Jokic, who just won the MVP this season, actually, but we're up 3-0, 3-1, and 4-1. We just 4-1 every single series on the way to the finals. And now we got the Mavs in the finals with D. Mitch, Jimmy Butler, and Zion. They also grabbed Sabonis from us last season. It was either him or Bam, and I chose Bam. So I got an 82 Sabonis. We got an 80 Bam. Let's see who wins the center battle. We're down 2-0. Yo, I don't know what's going on with this team, but we are just choking. Down 4, 57 seconds left, trying not to go down 3-0. We go down 3-0 right here. Our season is most likely over, so we got to fight. A bucket here on this possession damn well ends our season, and they know it. They're taking the clock down, and we're starting to auto foul. I don't know why we let the shot clock go down to 10 seconds and then auto foul. That does not make much sense. Zion hit both. We're going down 3-0 unless we hit a quick 3 right here. John Wall, I can't be mad at John Wall trying to make something happen right there. And we lose 113-106. Harrison Barnes just dropped 27 on us. D. Mitch 24, Zion 24 and 11, and Jimmy 28 and 5 with 4 steals. Jaylen Brown at 21, KD 14. We're down 3-0. Yeah, we're most likely done. Can we be the first team ever to come back from 3-0 in the finals? No, we get 4-0 swept. I don't know. This team doesn't even deserve another championship. This was one of the best rosters we've ever built in the rebuild, though. This roster is crazy. I really like this team. They're even set up to be a good team in the future when KD and John Wall do leave. But yeah, I feel like they kind of fell short of expectations once we built this roster. I feel like it should have been a lot more than 1 championship, at least 2 to 3.